came from Michigan, so it's freezing cold there. You guys are still a little bit better. You still have some, normal weather, and it's dark at night. And many people, like all of you and all of us, make an effort to come to the masjid for Isha Salat and pray in Jama'ah. Hasan Basri rahimahullah, he says that many a times the deeds that are the most popular go the most unnoticed, as if it is something very mundane. But the reality is, coming to the masjid for Isha Salat and being here and present in Jama'ah is the greatest thing any of us could be doing right now. The Prophet ﷺ in a beautiful narration after either Fajr prayer or after Isha prayer, there are differences of opinion on which Salat it was, and you'll know why in a few moments. He was sitting with his companions after Salat, and he turned back towards the companions and he said to them, "Bashiru al-masha'ina fi al-dhulumati bin-nur al-tami yawm al-qiyamah." He said, give glad tidings, give bushra. And bushra in the Quran is always used for akhirah. Give glad tidings of reward in the akhirah for those who walk in darkness to come for Isha and for Fajr. The two salats are prayed in darkness. Give these people who commit to coming to the masjid in darkness the glad tiding of the absolute nur on the day of judgment, where there will be no light except for the light which has been given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this person who commits himself to simply, and I'm saying simply in the most air quote way, like it's not a simple act, who simply comes to the masjid for Isha or Fajr, the Prophet says that this in itself is an act that can remove darkness from them on that day. ظُلُمَاتٌ بَعْضُهَا فَوْقَ بَعْضٍ. The day that will be completely covered and engulfed in darkness, a believer will have light associated to them coming to the masjid for Fajr and Isha Salat. There's two more reasons why a believer will have light on the Day of Judgment, and they're also associated to prayer. Where the Prophet says that 3 reasons why a person has light. One is coming to the masjid for Isha and for Fajr. So all of us are included in that. The second one, in the narration, it is mentioned that wherever our body parts touch the ground in sajda, in salat. This is also an authenticated narration. So wherever we do sajda in our body parts, touch the ground, all of the limbs, 7 limbs that touch the ground, all of them will be beaming with nur. And lastly, the Prophet said in a beautiful narration, when he spoke about wudu, that complete your wudu with ihsan, complete it with goodness and excellence, because it will be beaming with light on the Day of Judgment. So everything that is associated to light in the akhirah has something to do with our prayer. And it starts off by making wudu correctly. Then number 2, it's coming to the masjid when it's dark and it's cold and no one sees us. And number 3 is praying salat in itself. All 3 of these will be a source of light for us in the akhirah. May Allah make us amongst those people that are filled with nur in this world, and ultimately where it counts in the akhirah. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallahu khair, Mufti Abdul Wahab. Inshallah, as we mentioned, we'll have the last session now in the gymnasium. So everyone is welcome to attend. So please, after your sunnah, proceed to the gymnasium. Jazakallahu khair.